Okay, I have saved the best item until last. These are so cool. Look at that. Hi guys, welcome back to All I Know About Depop. My last video was all about 10 items from my shop that did not sell well. This video is going to be about 10 items that I'm adding to my shop this month that I think will sell well. For each item, I'm going to share why I think it will do well and what sort of price point I think I should get for the item. Okay, let's get to it. What am I adding to my shop this month? Item I want to talk about are Afghan / Sherpa coats. This is my example. I think these are really cute. I brought a batch of these in October and they've sold really well. I brought like about 30 and I only have like 3 or 4 left of that batch. They've been really quick sellers. I think they're one of the most in-demand coats on Depop at the minute. If you're sourcing for them, I would look out for Naughty's ones. I think the boxier cropped ones with the fluff around the collar and the sleeves are like the most popular ones. I've been selling these for about £35 to £45 and yeah, these have gone really well for me, so I'm going to probably keep buying these until we get into summer. Okay, so the next item I wanted to share is this jumper. Now, this will do well because it's not just your basic granddad jumper. It's actually, this style is very similar to the Coogie jumpers. If you find a real Coogie jumper, they are worth a good chunk of money. This one isn't real Coogie, it's just like that kind of texture. I've had one of these before, like a Coogie style jumper that wasn't the Coogie brand, and I think I managed to get £50 from it. This one isn't super thick, so I might try and go like 45 and see if anyone nabs it up, but because of the style, this should go pretty quickly, hopefully. If you see this kind of style, I would definitely grab it. The next item is buckle bags. This is one of the ones I've got for my shop. This one is leather, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's leather. This is another one which is very, oh, it's a bit flat. Similar shape with the little tactile buckles, and here's another one. I've got quite a few of these that I'm going to be adding to the shop. I find that these sort of shoulder bags sell really quickly. You're going to want to get like Naughty's bags. You can normally tell by whether they have a little phone pocket in them, especially if it's like a skinny little phone holder like this one. It's a good indicator that, well, this bag wasn't made for an iPhone. So yeah, these do really well for me. I really like modeling them as well, so they're a really easy one to model. If they're made of real leather, you can charge a little bit more. I would probably put the leather ones at about 25, and then depending on how good the quality is, go down to like 18. These are fun little bags and I found these do sell pretty quickly. Next item is this mesh top with like little embellishments here. This is like your standard Naughty's mesh top. These have been pretty trendy over the past few years, so this should go quickly. I think a lot of what makes a Naughty's mesh top more desirable is what sort of neckline it has. I feel like the slightly higher neckline is more desirable. Some of the Naughty's ones have like really big necklines and I think that's not quite on trend. Another thing is the pattern with these mesh tops. Almost like the kind of intricate the pattern, the more cool they are at the minute. But I think if this was just all black, it probably would be not worth buying for the shop. But yeah, I quite like this. Probably gonna get around £20 for this, and yeah, this should do well. Okay, next thing are these leather boots. These are so cool. Look at that. So if you get your hands on boots that look like this, they're going to be worth picking up. I would recommend looking out for ones that are leather, and also you want to make sure you get the right style of boot. So at the minute, the pointy toe is quite trendy, buckle is trendy, and the like small dainty heel is very on trend, but trends on boots, on leather jackets, on everything change all the time. So yeah, I'm sure this boot will not be like the boot for 2026, but at the minute we are loving the pointy toe and the buckle, so these should sell really well. With them being leather, you can charge a little bit more than you would if they weren't. There's a little bit of condition on the toe, so I reckon 25 is probably a fair price for these. If the condition was better, or they were more like longer, or maybe there was, you know, more of an intricate design, then you can probably go up to 35, but yeah, I think 25 for these should go pretty quickly. Okay, the next thing that I'm adding are necklaces. I mean, there's not much money in necklaces, but I really like buying them and selling them. Let me show you. So there's kind of different types of naughties necklaces that do well. One type are these flower necklaces. They come on like a rope or a chain, and then they'll have a big flower pendant. Another type are these kind of like swirl design with like crystal rocks in it. I don't know how you'd explain this. This like kind of squirreliness of the metal is very naughties. So these have done well for me. And then also the like classic bead necklace I think is having a little bit of a moment at the minute. So this one's like a layered one with two. I think the smaller rocks are more trendy at the minute, so if these are all massive, I don't think that would do as well. But yeah, small little rocks on the chain. Yeah, cute. And the last one is these glass pendants. These have been really trendy. I don't know if it's gonna focus. Over the past year and a half. So this glass is called Murano glass. These little pendants come in all sorts of shapes, and these actually tend to be worth a little bit more than these other ones just because of the Murano glass. This I would list for 15, whereas these ones I'd list for between 9 and 12. I've seen people list these for like 18, 20, 25. Feel like they will not sell at that price, but maybe they do, so I don't know. Feel free to experiment. Yeah, I really enjoy picking these up. They're very easy to model, so yeah, if you get the right style, the kind of naughty style that's in at the minute, they should sell well. Okay, next up is this crop leather jacket. Now with leather jackets, they tend to be on like a complete like cycle as to what leather jacket is trending. A couple of years ago, the button-up blazer style leather jacket was really popular. More lately, it's become the like racer leather jacket or the oversized black bomber leather jacket. So it is a good idea to figure out which leather jacket is the trend at the minute, so you know which ones people are actually wanting to buy. Now this one should do well because it is cropped, it's a women's, so it's not going to be like too oversized. The condition is perfect, it's real leather, and it kind of looks like a jacket you would buy in like a trendy shop at the minute. So it's like the perfect collision of like, this is a vintage noughties 90s jacket, but it's also really trendy today. I would price this for 65. There's a good chance I probably will get that. I'm sure someone will nab this up pretty soon. Okay, next item is this red lace cami. It's really cute, this is. So it's like lace all here, and then it's like a nice soft material here. It's Naughty's La Senza, so I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to see this. This is really cool and it should sell fairly quickly. Naughty's camis have been very popular on Depop, especially if you can get one that has this kind of detailing and the condition is perfect. Not all Naughty's camis that I like come across are as on trend and pretty as this one, so this one should do really well. I'd probably price this around £20. I think this is a really good item for the shop. Another item I'm going to be adding this month to my shop, this mini Naughty's denim skirt with all these embellishments. I've got a few like this that I'm going to be adding. I brought a load of denim skirts in the summer sometime and they've done really well for me. I don't know if these will sell super quickly considering it is winter, but by the time summer comes around, denim skirts like this that are true naughties with like little embellishments, I think these will sell really quickly. And I normally price these at £25. Okay, I have saved the best item until last. I mean, there's no way I'm going to be able to show you on this screen, but this is a full length, sorry my list, but it's a full length embellished prom dress basically, and it goes all the way down. This is the front, so it's quite like a high neck, and then you've got all the beading here, and then this is the back, so it drops down a little bit and you've got all the beading down the back here as well. I've never sold a prom dress on Depop before, but actually my sister had her prom last year and we found her a lovely 90s dress on Depop, and yeah, it got me thinking that these are probably a really good thing to add to the shop. January is a good time to add dresses like this because around January, February, March is like the kind of, okay, we've got to get the dress. Brand new prom dresses are so expensive. I feel like they're at least like £300, £200 to £300 £100. So people are going to be looking for finding a cheaper alternative to spending that much money on a dress. Like we did with my sister, looking on Depop for a completely unique vintage dress is a really good idea, and I think a lot of people will be doing it. So yeah, I'm hoping this will sell. I've brought a few others as well that I'm gonna list. Maybe in a few months' time I can give you an update on if any of them have worked out. Prom dresses. Really fun one to end on. Probably gonna list this for £100 and see if we have any takers. I mean, it's well worth 100. It's just such a beautiful dress. So yeah, we'll see. Okay, they were the 10 items I wanted to talk about that I'm adding to my shop this month. Let me know if you're adding any similar items to your shop. If you're unsure about what to source from your shop, then hopefully this gives you a little bit of guidance. If this video has helped in any way, be sure to check out these. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.